If you'd both like to talk me through your outfit choices today for people that aren't watching on the Radio 1 website.
Yeah, well, I've gone for... It's a half cop-out, I'm afraid. Normally...
Are they pyjamas?
They are some pyjama bottoms that I found in the office.
But this is what you wear in bed, isn't it? It's pyjama bottoms and
it does look like your
Radio 1 Live Lounge.
Yeah, and I found the Live Lounge shirt, and because we were all doing the Live Lounge today with Clara, I thought this was an appropriate one to wear. So
It was good today, wasn't it? That?
It's actually quite a nice t-shirt. This nice bit of merch.
Yeah, a bit of merch. Chris, you've gone for the same look, but on the top half.
No, I've just worn my summer clothing, so it's swim shorts and a very nice shirt.
Are these actually swimming shorts?
I don't know if they're officially swimming shorts.
Have they got netting? They've got netting. Yeah,
they've
got
the net.
Yeah, they've got netting. Have you got pants on as well?
Pants on as well, yeah.
Didn't need them. You didn't need them.
No,
made a mistake there.
That's an error as well, because I've only got one pair of pants to wear with, so if they get wet underneath, I'm wet all day.
Han.
And I can't remove them now, obviously.
No, you don't want to be wet all day.
Lining.
You'll get that chafing problem again that you had before. Do you remember to go to the doctor?
These are the netting that you always get bits of
that's on.
bits of sand in it and stuff.
Come on then, lads, let's crack.
Come on then.
Yeah, okay.
I always look forward to the Greg ones. Yeah. I feel that they're a bit naughty.
Let's see how we go.
First we're going...
Don't overthink it.
All right, no.
Don't overthink it.
It might be rubbish, it might be awful.
Just pretend we're not on the radio.
Yeah. And we're normally doing for this anyway. Water, please.
Have you heard the show?
Yeah. We're going to ITV now for the news. Presenting in a live environment can actually be very stressful. But Tom Bradbury's so laid back, isn't he? I do like his style.
Do you?
Do you not?
I quite like the kind of laid-back approach to the news, you know?
He always starts it like he's about to say a joke.
Yeah, but that's because he's talking to you, he's not reading it. I like his style.
He's a bit like, he's modelled his newsreading on James Bond.
Yeah, I like it.
He's like, yeah, some stuff happened, an Olympic plane landed.
Have you heard the one about a horse? And then it goes into a story.
I enjoy him. Water, please. Tom is the ultimate professional, but even the very best of us can let our minds wander from time to time. I like that I included myself in the best of us. Can let our minds wander from time to time.
And Arena has more on how Pokemon Go and other augmented reality apps could change your life. So go to our website, itv.com.
Yeah. No, that could have been a very different website. Well, and Rugby sent us that one.
Thanks, Will.
It's an easy mistake to make.
Yeah, isn't it just?
itv.com.
Yes. Okay.
/what?
Water, please. Now we're going over to the BBC's, quite frankly, brilliant coverage of the Olympics. Got your waters there? Okay, good. We are now joining the action in an all-Chinese table tennis final. Now, despite going on to win the gold medal, it seems that Ding Ning was getting herself in all sorts of trouble fairly early on in the game.
Yeah, she's taking it particularly early right now, not rendering a lot of angle because she's playing with such pace, but right through the belly of the table, but very early, very strong. Ding struggling to get it out of Li Xiaojia's slot.
We're off.
And we're off. What a terrible situation to be on television.
Ding struggling to get it out of Li Xiaojia's slot.
But Ding did win the gold in the end, so well done.
Ding wins.
Yep. Ding Ning wins.
He was going at the name.
I know. Water, please. Now it's one of our favourites from last week, and it's Farming Today on Radio 4. What is great about this show is they're not afraid to ask the sort of question that you probably would ask your mates in the pub after a couple of drinks.
It could be the other way around. It could be that their main driver is badgers, or it could be that it's a mixture of the two. So unless you know your policy for the control of TB is really in an evidence vacuum.
How can you find out from this, though, whether a badger is a giver or a receiver?
That was the best spray I've ever seen you do, Greg. You're right, Chris. Kind of blowback took you by force there.
How can you find out from this, though, whether a badger is a giver or a receiver?
Yes. I don't think we ever found out in the end.
I think it's just because
I'd quite like to know.
The reason I like that one so much, it was so serious for ages. And we were like, oh, this is a bit much.
Okay. Quite refreshing today on one of the hottest days of the year, isn't it, lads?
29 degrees outside, yeah.
Water, please.
Right. What an image. Sorry, I can't stop thinking about
What, the
it.
badger, I know.
Yeah.
ITV.com.
No. No.
We're now going to the men's weightlifting final. 105 kg, if you please. And it's Michaela Breeze telling John Harker what her preferences are.
I don't know, each lifter, I guess, has their own preference. For me, I used to prefer the snatch. It was over quicker. It didn't hurt as much.
Great.
For me, I used to prefer the snatch.
Each to their own. Water, please. Thank you, Brian, for sending that one in from the weightlifting. Brian. If you spot an email, then send it to... Sorry, if you spot an innuendo, you can email it to scott.mills@bbc.co.uk. Now we're going to BBC One, Homes Under the Hammer with Martin Roberts. Now, I'm not looking to move house myself at the moment, but this does sound like a place I'd certainly like to live in.
In the village of Brandon near Durham, I find a semi which just keeps on giving.
Oh. Oh, no, it's not what it looks like, Greg. It's a fold.
What's happened?
Just a...
Oh, you haven't, have you?
No, it's just a fold. It's just the way it happens
the pleat.
sometimes, and it's a pleat.
It's the pleat, but it looks really like he's really happy.
Come on. It's a fold.
It's the pleat!
It's the pleat. We'll be careful with that pleat.
I find a semi which just keeps on giving.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
It happens in water. It just sort of bubbles up in these shorts.
What
It's
does?
weird.
Oh, right. Oh, like off of when you go swimming.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Water, please.
Going camping. He's got his tent.
Let's move away from the Olympics for a moment and over to one of the best clips from last week, Inside the Factory on BBC Two, one of my faves. Ready, lads? Mm-hmm. Now, this is where you get to see the goings-on in a real-life factory.
Got a bogey.
Oh, God.
It's not real life.
You can't,
It's life.
you can't
It's our actual
who
job.
bogies. They're still on.
It's our actual life.
I know.
30.
What's going on?
30 years old.
This is...
You've got a bogey. At school. All right. Is it gone?
You've got a pleat.
It's gone now.
Yeah. At least I haven't got one of those.
Yeah. Embarrassing. The cameras are on.
Thank God it's just a bogey for me.
Yes. Now, in a factory 20 years ago, regulations were a lot more relaxed and like kind of more easygoing on the shop floor.
Honestly, yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Really? Okay, go on then.
20 years ago, there would be people flicking the beans off with spoons.
Only
Also-
20 years ago.
At the start of that, it sounds like that's your laugh, Scott, at the start of that.
Honestly,
That's you. Why are you
Why am I in a
there?
factory? I've got factory laugh, yes.
honestly, yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Really? Okay, go on then.
20 years ago, there would be people flicking the beans off with spoons.
Spoons.
Factory laugh.
Water, please. Shut up. I hate my laugh.
No, your laugh's good.
It's not.
Funny. It makes me laugh.
Back to the same show Inside the Factory. Never one to miss out. Here is Greg Wallace. And he is getting stuck in the same way they did 20 years ago.
Back at the factory, it's been 52 minutes since I released my beans from the bag.
I haven't heard that one.
It was different times back then.
Since I released my beans from the bag.
And finally, let's head over to BBC Breakfast.
Oi.
Water, please.
Finally, we've only just got going.
I know. Perry Shakes Drayton and Dame Kelly Holmes are discussing Usain Bolt. Now, Dame Kelly Holmes has been on the television ever since she finished competing, of course. But it's kind of... What? She
What's
has.
that fact for?
Keep going these really
Trying to set up the
rubbish
clip,
facts.
guys.
Like you going,
was one
and I'm not looking to buy a house, but if I was... Factory laugh.
Waff, 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 waff.
Okay.
Dame Kelly Holmes. Quite amazing how she managed to stay in television for so long with this kind of comment.
No, he just brings that energy, and he's running, does the talking, and he plays to the crowd. I love it. And he does a little bit of a dance as well. We all love a bit of a dance.
And as an athlete, he's just an incredible athlete, isn't he? You know, everyone says, how can he do it? But look at the size of him. Look at the size of his length.
Dame Kelly Holmes there.
But look at the size of him. Look at the size of his length.
And that was today's Innuendo Bingo with Greg James. How you feeling?
Feel great.
Yeah.
I feel great.
You look great.
Thank you very much.